Okay, so now on the show, I want to take a look at one of the best films that's on in cinemas at the moment. This is a film, of course, you'll remember a couple of weeks ago we had the director Audrey Duan on our show talking a little bit about Happening. So today we're taking a look at the film Happening, which I think is one of the better films to come out this year. It centers around a character called Anne, played by Anna Maria Veritamoli. And it is set in France in 1963 when abortion is still a jailable offence. Now, on the flip side of that, if you are at university and you become pregnant, you're either expected to marry the person that made you pregnant or basically become a housewife. There's no career ahead of you. Now, Anne finds herself in the situation where she's fallen pregnant to a random guy that she met in a bookstore. She's also a very good student studying literature, and she's been earmarked by one of her professors to become a professor at the university. So when she falls pregnant, she knows that her options are pretty slim. She straight away starts to look for someone that can help her find somebody that will do an abortion. But she's warned by a doctor and multiple people that backyard abortions can be very dangerous. Not only can it result in her dying, it could also result in her being hospitalized, and if the doctor in the hospital recognizes that she's had an abortion and puts it down as an abortion, she'll go to jail as well. What I like about this film is that Audrey Duan has made a really, really strong comment about how women were treated during this time, but you never feel like you're being preached at when you're watching this film. She's told the story remarkably well to the point where you're siding with Anne. You feel sorry for her. You want to see her succeed in her mission to be able to have a career, not just her ambition to have an abortion, as someone incorrectly said the other day. She basically wants a life. She's made a terrible mistake. She realizes that. And there's some heartbreaking scenes in this film where she turns to people for help and finds them turning away. One of her friends turns their back on her. She's reaching out to people, and the only people that seem to want to help her are people that she wouldn't expect that would normally help her. And of course, you've always got this thing overhanging the character that she could potentially die here or she could potentially go to jail. Audrey Duan has done an absolutely brilliant job with this film. The screenplay, which she co-wrote with Marcia Romano, is just absolutely fantastic. It feels like a natural film when you're watching it. It goes into these heart-wrenching, gut-aching kind of scenes that are so well performed by Valtomaye that you just can't help but feel like you're part of this story. This is an absolutely amazing film, and I highly recommend to go along and check out Happening while it's in cinemas still. I'm giving it 4 out of 5.